Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today playing some more of our Toronto Maple Leafs franchise mode. What is this, episode 3? I'll have to go back and look. It's been a while. I've been avoiding this Toronto Maple Leafs franchise mode because some of you guys think I'm a terrible GM, and I kind of am. I'll be honest, I think that's what kind of gets me away from the franchise mode. Sometimes I think I'm not doing that great of a job at being a GM, and I don't want to be throwing you guys terrible videos. So I've been trying to take a little bit of a step back from it, trying to work on my GMing skills a little bit, try to figure out some kinks and tinks and stuff, you know, fun stuff like that, to try to make the videos a little bit more not terrible to watch when you're watching GM mode. So again, you know, I'm always listening. You guys got suggestions and stuff. I'm always listening for the franchise mode stuff. Because if you ever watch my videos, you know I never actually consistently play franchise mode. I play SHL, I play HUT, and I play... Is that all that's on this game? Oh, I open packs sometimes too. Usually pretty good at that. Not really. I don't really open a lot of good stuff. But let's go ahead and get this going here. We're looking at our Toronto Maple Leafs. If you guys remember, we finished off 25-9-8 after the first few months of the season here. After we go ahead and take a look, Austin Matthews is currently leading our team in points. Only 9 goals, though, which is a little bit of a surprise. You'd think somebody like Austin Matthews, I was kind of hoping somebody like Austin Matthews would be that goal scorer of this line. But like we said, the guy's got 9 goals, 34 assists. It's looking like JVR is our actual predominant goal scorer in that first line. So it's working out. Got JVR up there, 23 goals, 15 assists. Having a very stellar season, 38 points. And then Mitch Marner's over there. Again, we know Mitch Marner's not the goal scorer. We wasn't expecting Mitch Marner to be that goal scorer. 12 goals, 27 assists. It's working, though. The first line's working for us, so we can't do too much complaining. Then we got Kadri over here. He's got about 30 points on this season on his second line. Not a bad second line performance at all. Him and Willem Nylander also 33 points. And then Connor Brown, 11 goals, 10 assists, not having as strong of a season. Only 21 points out of Connor Brown. Looks like he would fit better on the third line. You're over here saying he's a third line scoring forward. See if Zach Hyman can go and put him up on the second line with him. He's a third line checking forward. Looks like Bozak's ready to be on the second line, but we don't need Bozak on the second line. We need a left wing. We might move Bozak to the second line if we have to. I would also like to keep the whole, you know, keep the right-handed side shots on the left side, left-handed shots on the right side. So that's kind of a problem too, moving Komarov and Brown. We're going to have to try it anyway. We'll switch the big body. We'll put Hyman up there on the second line. I just can't see keeping Connor Brown up there. I feel like he's holding that line back. He's only got 21 points. Meanwhile, these guys have both got 30. I mean, Zach Hyman's almost outpointing him here on the third line. I think we got to try it. It looks like Hyman can score some goals as well. Maybe we put them together. We'll see how those three do together. Otherwise, we've been looking pretty good. I think the defense... Do we move Carrick Morenson? I think we might be okay with that. Not too big of a difference between either one of the players. We'll keep them both paired with Zaitsev, young guys we wanted to keep there. And we got Ron Hainsey there on the fourth line. The goaltending, I don't believe we've changed anything with the goaltending. We should still have Anderson. We do. We have McElhinney. Anderson's having a solid season. 926 save percentage. I'd say that's solid. Very solid season. Glad to see it out of him. 21 wins, 13 losses it looks like. Not looking too good for him in the loss column there, but man, is he just carrying the team right now. 926. That's what Freddie does, though, boys. That's what Freddie does. How's our backup doing? 935 out of McElhinney. So he's doing good in the games they're putting him in. 4-5 on the season. And I think this is the time where we talk about where it could get a little bit sticky, and that's with these contracts. We know the Leafs got all these young players on their team, but there's only so many of them we can really keep at the end of the day. I mean, let's be realistic here. It's going to be tough for the Leafs to keep Nylander. It's going to be tough to keep Nylander, Marner, JVR, Matthews. Keeping all these guys. I really do want to keep Nylander, though. I don't know if we need JVR as much. I mean, he's 28 years old. He's 84. He's exact. He ain't going to change potential-wise anytime soon. The only problem is none of these boys want to sign with us. None of them want a contract extension. I do want to see if we can get Nylander in there. You guys have to know what you're thinking about JVR, Bozak, Komarov. Who should we let walk? Who should we not let walk? I do think we should keep Nylander. I'm going to give him an offer here in a second. Let me know what you're thinking about JVR and Tyler Bozak, though. I mean, should we keep... The way JVR's played in this season, he's going so well with them other two, with Matthews and Marner right now. It's hard to get rid of him. Oh, well, Nylander, let's see what he wants. He wants $5 million a year. 3 years is what he wants. See, I don't mind $5 million a year. That's not bad at all, to be honest. $5 million, 3 years. I'd like to send him for a longer contract just so I can keep him longer. I'm willing to take that gamble on him. We'll see if he'll give us 4 years. We'll up it a little bit. We'll overpay him. He wants 5.5. We're going to give him... He wants 5.5. We're going to give him 5.7. We'll see if he takes that or not. One-way contract, 4 years. Offer the contract extension. I'm not interested in an extension, really, but I'll take a few days to talk with my family anyway. All right, thank you, Nylander. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. I really would be appreciative if you'd go out there and sign with us because we need you. You're a stud. Did we disappoint him? Is he mad at us? I don't know. Nobody wants to sign with us. It doesn't look like we have any problems as far as the locker room's concerned right now. Everybody's happy. We're winning ball games. Nobody's upset. We had a couple happy guys. Is happy a word? I think it should be. I mean, Marner, JVR, and Matthews are obviously awfully happy up there in that first line having a good time. Should we go ahead, though, and see if we can sim up some more games here real quick? We're in January. The trade deadline is 2 months away. That's tough. I don't want to tear this team apart. That's the thing too. Like, I don't want to. I'd like to get something for guys like JVR, for guys like, oh, well, if we can't get Martin, I'd like to get something for him. You know what I mean? I don't want to walk away empty-handed. There we go. Nylander accepted. He didn't want an extension, but he wanted that extension. He's like, you know what? A little extra dollar. Good to see we got Nylander locked up for 3 more years. 4 more years. Happy to see that. But as far as these other guys are going, we got a trade offer here of Hickey for a 5th round and Kapanen. I'm not interested. Thank you very much. But if we go out here and we start struggling, we pull off, you know, we're right here with 3 straight losses, 4 straight losses. If we start struggling 5 in a row, do we consider dumping him? Our Marlies are doing all right the way it's looking, but I don't know. I don't want to. I want to win the cup this year. If we can win the cup this year, that'd be great. So you definitely don't want to see guys like, you don't want to trade away your first-line players. I mean, that'd be a little bit ridiculous, come to think of it. But if we start struggling, it's got to be something we think about, am I right? So we have another trade-off for the Blackhawks 3rd-round pick, Franzen, and a 5th for Kapanen and a 4th. These guys all really want Cap, don't they? Let's go ahead and slow down and take a look at this trade real quick. I mean, Cap's only 75 overall. Cap's 21. They got him as a depth forward. They're saying low potential top 6, so I feel like he's not going to see that progression. Maybe not at all, honestly. Like, he might not ever crack 80. If we can go ahead and grab a 3rd and a 5th, get some defensive depth in Franzen. I mean, he is a 79 overall. We could use some age, man. We got a lot of young defenders out there. To get an older one out there, a little bit of experience. The thing is, I don't know if I want to knock it. He might have to play on the bench. We'll see how it'd work, but I like the draft pick. I like the 3rd. I like the 5th. We can find another 4th-line forward to play out there. Gives us a little bit of depth. I think we'll do this trade. They want a 4th from us, though. I ain't too worried about that. A 4th, we'll get a 3rd and a 5th back. Do you think we can take the 4th away? Then will they do it still? They did. All right. See, we just have to be a little bit greedy. We got to keep our draft pick. We gained a 3rd. We gained a 5th. Gained some defensive depth. That's all right. We'll take it. Question is, how do we lay this out? We have, I mean, he's definitely not going to, Francis is definitely not going to be the guy that wants to go out there and sit on a bench. So he's not going to be happy if we go out there and bench him. Hainsey is 36 years old, though. If we could put Hainsey on the trade block, we could throw in Franzen. I am a little bit concerned about his defensive capabilities. He's more of an offensive defenseman. I mean, throwing them out there with, you know, younger players, they're going to make a little bit of mistakes. They're going to have some problems. They're going to have some growing pains, and he's going to need a veteran back there that's not playing like Erik Karlsson. I think we can still make it work. I think we're going to try to put Ron Hainsey on a trade block real quick. I don't know if he's worth much. That could be the problem here. He's 36 years old, that kind of age. Maybe we can get more out of Franzen. Do we sign Franzen? I'm assuming he's at the end of his contract as well. We are on the wrong side of the screen here, big boy. There we go. We'll go to defense here real quick. We'll go and take a look. Franzen is indeed on a not very happy. He's the first guy that's not happy on our team. Yeah, it's the end of his contract here right here. He's at $1 million right now. If we could re-sign Franzen, no. They hold similar trade value, so I think we can go ahead and put we can go ahead and put Hainsey on the block. We might as well. Go ahead and see how much money these bad boys want though real quick. Because if we can go ahead and re-sign one of them, that'd be great. Maybe we have some AHL guys that can develop over here in the offseason as well. We don't have to worry as much, but let's see what kind of money that Franzen wants. He's going to want, he only wants about $2 million a year for 3 years. That might work for us for a good 3rd-line depth defenseman. Where you at? Who am I looking for again? Gosh, dang it. Hainsey. Do we have Hainsey for a couple more years? I thought it was the end of the season. He's 36 years old. He's getting a little bit old to be on our team still. Hainsey might be here for 1 more season. I think I'd still rather have Franzen though. So we're going to offer him a 3-year contract. $2 million. I don't mind $2 million. $2 million solid. That's not a big deal. Straight up, $2 million. Discuss it with your friends and family and your agent. Meanwhile, we will go out there. We'll put Hainsey on a trade block. 36 years old. Like I said, it's a little bit old. I don't mind keeping McElhenney, though. I don't know why they want us to get rid of him, Liljegren. Komarov. I'd like to keep Komarov, too. We'll leave him on a trade block just because, though. Yeah, Hainsey's over there is a -4. He does have 2 years left at $3 million. That's a little pricey. Yeah, if we can go out there, cut a little bit of salary, spend that on one of these guys we actually need, that'd be great. So we're going to throw Hainsey on a trade block, see if somebody else wants him. He's got 2 years left on that contract. It's going to be a tough one to get rid of with that contract, I think. But hopefully we can make something happen here. So we got Nylander under that contract. The next guy is going to be JVR, and then we got Bozak. Is Bozak chilling on the 3rd line right now? He does have a little bit of value. He's 31 years old. I think if we try to keep one, it'd be JVR over Bozak, because Bozak we can replace somewhat if they give us a center in return. But I'm going to put Bozak on the block. Like I said, you guys will have to know. We'll try not to sim up past the trade deadline in this video, and we'll see what we can get as far as trade offers are concerned. And then we'll go out there, and like I said, you can let me know. You know, these guys shouldn't know they're on a trade block. Why is morale changing? Why do they know they're on a trade block, EA? You don't go and tell your players they're on a trade block. Why am I getting morale changes for that? Oh, well, let's keep going. We'll go up to, let's go to Pittsburgh. We'll stop right before, we'll play the Pittsburgh game. We'll stop right at the Pittsburgh game. See what you guys are thinking. Like I said, I got to know what you guys want to see. The offer for Franz, and he accepted 3 years good. So we got a backup plan for Hainsey. We have to get rid of Hainsey. If somebody can please offer us something, or go out there picking up some W's at least. 5 straight wins. See if we can go out there and make it 6 against Ottawa. We can. Dominating teams right now. Looks like things are looking very sparkly. Tampa Bay, the tough one. They're giving a Blackhawks second-round pick for Tyler Bozak and a Toronto Maple Leafs 4th. I don't know if we want to go that much. A second-round pick, though. Bozak second. Like I said, you guys have to let me know. It's a Blackhawks second-round pick, though. It's not even the Canadiens second-round pick. The Canadiens don't even need Bozak. Like I said, we'll see what we can get here. We might get another trade offer before then. I want you guys to tell me where the cutoff line is here. We're getting rid of Bozak. We're getting rid of JVR. Winnipeg Jets second for Komarov. I don't think we want to get rid of Komarov. I kind of like my boy Komarov. We might keep him. Seems like a good guy to have their second, third line potential type of guy. Here's a nice-looking trade. It is Dodd in a 5th round for Fear and a 4th. Go and take a look at this trade real quick. 27 years old, bottom 6 forward, exact. He's not got a lot of potential. He's a 4th line type of guy. They're going to give us a 5th round draft pick. I don't really want to give up a better draft pick, to be quite honest. I mean, we're giving you 4th line forwards or 4th line forwards. I'm not trading 4th lines. You just want one of my draft picks, Vancouver. We're not going to take this trade. No, I don't want to. No, I'm out of here. I don't want to propose anything. We'll stop right here at Pittsburgh. Ended on a 2-game losing streak. We're going to get a lot of trades here in the next couple of, what, 4 games? 5 games, I'm sure. Like I said, you guys out there know what you're thinking about Komarov, what you're thinking about JVR. Which ones do we get rid of? Which ones do we keep? Which ones are going to be tough to keep? Right now, though, 34, 16, and 9. What a season. Second, only behind them, Tampa Bay Lightning. Almost like real life. Actually, I think Tampa Bay got past the other day, didn't they? I think the Bruins passed them. Pretty impressive. 77 points. We're tied right now, actually. We're 77 points apiece. Looks like they have a game in hand on us, though. 67 out of the Sabres. They're having a great season. The Red Wings are struggling, as they usually do in the same year in the first couple of seasons. Surprisingly, the Sabres and the Canadiens are having a great season. The Bruins are struggling. Hard to believe seeing that one right there. Matthews still isn't scoring goals, man. 46 assists and 13 goals. I don't see Matthews as this assist kind of guy. I figured Nylander would be the one out, or Marner would be the one out there giving this guy some apples and giving him some dimes and just putting him back in the net. That's been JVR's role, though, and it looks like he's been slowing down on the goals as well. Need somebody to score the goals in that line. Let's see how Hyman's doing. 15 by 15. So he's got about 10, 12 points. He's having pretty good point per game just about then, since we made that trade up there for him. And then Nylander, 17, 16, 50 points out of Nylander. I like seeing that. Kumarov, how you been doing, buddy? He's about 25 points. Not bad for a 4th, 3rd liner. How's Connor Brown doing? 16 by 13. He looks like he's doing better in that 3rd line role. Actually, by the time we moved him down 9 points again, what did we play? We had to play about, what, 10 games, 11 games? So move Connor Brown down to the 3rd line. He's been doing a little bit better. I like to see that. But otherwise, though, guys, like I said, let me think about it on the trades. We will get back to those on next episode. As always, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.